YouTube. What's up, baby? We're back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're here to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Alright, so this was a movie that just came out pretty much about a month and a half ago. Um, so definitely a 2022 movie. I did see Sonic 1, and I definitely enjoyed that movie. Probably one of the best or better um, movies that are from a game, or movies that are based from a game. Um, so, of course, I was anticipating to see this movie quite a bit, especially after learning that we were gonna have first of all Tails in it, and then also Knuckles. The more the merrier for me as far as all these Sonic characters. It's cool to have the mix up of real live actors playing characters, but just it being Sonic, you and if you're a Sonic fan, or if you've played some of the games like in the past, like I used to play the Sonic Adventures. I think Sonic Adventures 1, Sonic Adventures 2, I think they were called, and those were on Dreamcast. Like learning all these different other um, um, characters to the Sonic world was cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I was definitely looking forward to seeing this movie. But if you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise, three favorite scenes, the grade, and we on to the next one, right? So Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The premise of this movie is that Sonic is, in a way, well, he's growing up. He's growing up, and he kind of wants to do things like in an adult way. He wants to be the hero, you know what I'm saying? But he's still a kid, and there's still things that he needs to learn. And so, um, throughout this movie, he does learn it. Um, Now, what ends up happening is that Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman, however you want to say it, we all know that from the previous movie, he was stuck on this mushroom planet. Now he finds a way to escape this mushroom planet, and while doing so, he is he meets Knuckles, and Knuckles knows that there's Dr. Eggman creates this machine, and he uses one of Sonic's hairs, and the energy that it produces is kind of like a phone call out to space. So somebody's going to answer, and it was I guess the kid in the Warriors heard the call, or felt the call, whatever you want to see or say, and then they come down, accompanied by Knuckles. So Knuckles knew the energy that was shot off from the signal had to have been from Sonic. You know what I'm saying? So he Knuckles is after Sonic because you know Sonic's teacher was Longclaw, and she and her people happened to be sworn enemies of the Echidna race, and the Echidna race died off from fighting the Longclaw's people as well. So he's the last Echidna, so of course he wants to exact revenge on Longclaw's pupil. Also, Knuckles is trying to find um, the emeralds in order to create the Chaos Emerald, and so that he can be the keeper of it, because that's basically his job. That's what he was born and raised to do. Especially him being the last of his race that we know of. Um, so Sonic has to stop Dr. Robotnik um, and Knuckles from, you know, getting the Chaos Emerald and, kind of per se destroying the world. Now Sonic is teamed up, like I said, with Tails this time around, and it so happens that Tails has been watching him from afar, and he saw all the scenarios that took place in Sonic 1, and he is very smart, like, mentally and physically. Like he creates his own gadgets and stuff like that, and he's, just a genius with the mind. But he finds out that Knuckles knew about Sonic and knew that he was going after Sonic. So, he decided to step in and give Sonic a fair warning. But in the midst of that, he also becomes a side-by-side partner with Sonic, and they just fight crime together. But that's basically the premise of this movie. For me, three of my favorite scenes. And this may be out of order, I'm not sure. And this may be spoilerish as well. So if you haven't seen the movie, just go ahead and subscribe. Click the watch later, and come back after you watch it. You can go see it in the theater still, as well as they have it playing now on Paramount Plus if you have a subscription, or I think it's even available just to buy now on VOD. So there's a lot of ways to watch this movie. But yeah, like I said, three of my favorite scenes, these may be out of order, would be the first fight when Sonic and Knuckles, meet each other, and I just thought that was a dope fight. Just seeing them, go at it, and just seeing how strong Knuckles is, and realizing how much, even though Sonic is strong against someone like him, against someone like Knuckles, he still has a lot to learn. So that was a pretty dope scene. Second favorite scene would be the second time that Knuckles and Sonic fight, and this is when they're like at this temple area that is that has the emeralds, or some of the emeralds, and you put those all together to make the Chaos Emerald, or Chaos Gem, however you want to say it. So it gets to a point where Sonic and Knuckles have to fight again at that temple area, and it just the fighting sequence on here was even better than the first one, even better than the first fight that was between the two, and it just was cool, like just seeing how they both fight, like very, very dope scene, very dope scene. And then my third favorite scene would probably be I guess would probably be when we got Supersonic, and we saw him, basically be a Super Saiyan, and he's able to fly now, and his strength is way more increased, and due to him being the Supersonic, he's able to fight and stop Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik in his super duper robotic a robot that he created when he had the Chaos Emerald. So yeah, it just was cool to see him do that Super Saiyan form, you know what I'm saying, and fight Dr. Robotnik in that big machine, and just get the upper hand. It was really cool. It was really cool. But those would be three of my favorite scenes. The grade for this, I definitely did like this movie, and I feel like I like this movie better than the first one, although the first one was great, you know what I'm saying. But just being that you got more Sonic characters in here, and being that the story was kind of like the feel of the film was kind of similar to the first one for a while, but then it just was more because we got to experience time with the Sonic characters away from the human characters. Like I said, even though I'm not saying the human characters are bad, I definitely like all of them, but it's just like, um, being able to explore with the Sonic characters, being able to see more um, of the scenery match up with certain levels that were on some of the old Sonic games, stuff like that. It was that was cool. That was cool. But yeah, so for me, for the grade for this, um, definitely enjoyable. Definitely had a good time. I've already watched it a few times, and now I'm going to continue to watch it. But the grade for this one, I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. So 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, definitely above average. I suggest anybody that's a Sonic fan watch this. If you're a fan of the first movie, watch this. Um, you know, if you're a fan of Jim Carrey or James Marsden, or even Idris Elba, you know what I'm saying? Give this a watch because they do their thing in here, and everybody else that's part of the cast do their thing as well. I'm just naming some of the you know higher up cast members, but yeah, man, it's that you should definitely watch it. It's definitely a good movie, and it's a family movie as well. You got a little kid, you could definitely put that on, and your little boy or your little girl is gonna definitely love this movie. But yeah, that's it. In the comments down below, please let me know, did you enjoy this movie? Which Sonic do you like the most? Are you looking forward to Sonic 3? Because there is going to be one. Are you looking forward to the spin-off TV series that they're going to be making for Knuckles? Because I am as well. And I am as well looking forward to the next Sonic movie, especially because of that. Stay tuned for the end credit scene, because that was it was dope, man. It was definitely dope. But yeah, let me know about that in the comments down below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I am Callie. Until next time.